The war is over, all hail the new king. Hey guys, before you get started, make sure you click that subscribe button, and if you don't ring that bell, you won't get any updates. Hey guys, welcome to our review of War of the Realms number 6, written by Jason Aaron, art by Russell Dauterman, and covers by Arthur Adams. Hey guys, let's sit down and talk about Marvel's last issue of War of the Realms. If you guys are familiar with most Marvel crossovers events, they have this great tendency to start super strong and then fall apart over time. The good news is, War of the Realms has been a completely different experience for me. Now, pretty much every big comic event out there teases life-changing consequences for characters, and the ever-escalating high-stakes storyline in most comics tends to fall flat because it's expected. However, Marvel's last issue of War of the Realms really serves as a culmination of writer Jason Aaron's 6-year run on Thor, and is an Asgard-oriented storyline that pretty much pulls the whole Marvel universe into the mix. I've been a Thor fan since the Walt Simonson era, and I don't think we've had a crossover involving Asgardians and so many members of the Marvel universe that worked so well since probably the 1980s. The 6th issue brings all the threads together and ties them up nicely, and by the end, when the dust settles, several characters have experienced significant changes to the status quo, and we're going to see this play out in comics for quite a while. And more importantly, Aaron and Dauterman have delivered a finale, one of the more fun, fan-pleasing Marvel crossovers in a really, really long time. Obviously, we avoid spoilers in our reviews, so we're not going to dive too deeply into the storylines. And that's one of the interesting things about this book. If you haven't been reading War of the Realms, it is actually a book you could probably pick up on your own and read and actually enjoy. Same thing goes for all the individual issues of the story. You don't need to be reading the crossovers or anything else to follow along a really great tale. Throughout the entire event, Dauterman brings his A-game to the art department. Paired with colorist Matthew Wilson, the art team delivers some awesome standout action, including one particular 2-page spread of the epic charge against Malekith through the cosmos. And then there's Aaron's script, which touches his own story with Thor. One of the problems with many of these crossover books is they're mostly focused on the stakes and making the story matter, and they forget the story itself has to be entertaining. This doesn't happen in War of the Realms. War of the Realms has done a great job of balancing some of the previous threads that were opened up for fans, but still welcoming new readers into the fold in a way that doesn't typically work. As one of Marvel's crossover events goes, War of the Realms has been fun and one of the most well-told stories in recent memory. Overall, I'm going to give the final issue of War of the Realms an 8 out of 10. I highly recommend it. If you haven't been reading a lot of Marvel books lately, this is definitely one to pick up. Tell me what you think in the comments below. Did you like War of the Realms? And are you interested to see where Jason Aaron goes next? I know I am. Let me know what you think in the comments below. If you like this video, make sure you press like below, click subscribe, and if you don't ring that bell, you won't get any updates. Peace.